Okay, so I called to Wendy's customer service, and I posted the calls, um, screenshots of the call details to this Facebook page, my Facebook page, and some of the things I discussed was, of course, the incident that happened today, incidents from yesterday, but some of the discussions that I've been hearing, like one day I was eating a baked potato, and I was like, oh, I'm feeling something here. I feel it itch here, and I heard that same manager who was spraying the spray say something about a heart attack. That is not a conversation for Wendy's to have at this level. That is unprofessional, and I'm highlighting that. I'm mentioning that because that is something that probably would be overly overlooked, but that is not a conversation that is to be had on the clock at Wendy's. That is not a Wendy's problem unless it is a Wendy's problem, and it is now a Wendy's problem. I'm not playing around with these people, and they are going to learn today because I'm learning, and I'm not going to have them to stop me from being who I am in my situation ever. And I'm not around here trashing their place. I'm picking up where they should be picking up. I'm cleaning the bathroom before and after I use the lavatory, before and after I use it. I'm trying to pay as much money as I can while I'm here. I do not talk to them. I handle my business, but this restaurant don't even get to capacity. So me sitting here, what is it to them? But as far as sending employees to get cigarettes for her while they're on their break instead of her going on her break, as far as her discussing beers and different things like that, and bringing somebody, now anybody can come of any age, you know what I'm saying, if they come to Wendy's. So that it is what it is. I'm not hating, but bitch, do not sit up here and count the days that I come up here. You should not be paying attention to me. You want to get to know everybody personally. That bitch is insecure, and she is using this situation like it's her household. She is not some boss of me. She's not about to micromanage me. If she believe that she a queen of Wendy's, bitch, she a queen of Wendy's. But I know that she gonna have to get that confirmed with Dave Thomas and Wendy's and all kind of people, because it is not that. But you don't sit up here and discuss medical problems like that on the clock, and then come around here and spraying me and spraying my wagon and spraying the chair. I know you don't know anything about me. That is a serious allergen issue, not for me, but for your store. That's a huge violation. Wisconsin don't even keep strict laws like everybody else, by the way. Wisconsin seems to subscribe to a lot of abuse, and whoever making these motherfucking laws is stupid. Ain't no way that I'd be running for office around this motherfucker doing this shit, and it's a mess. Especially if I can't write my own laws. No, I'd be having to be somewhere writing laws. Fuck that. But that's just, I run for my own office. I cannot run for, you know what I'm saying, because Wendy's, and I'm going to also reach out to the aldermen in this area, though. I'm not about to motherfucking play with these people. I'm about to cover all my bases. And when I take this shit to court or whatever I do with it, they're not going to tell me that I have been negligent in any motherfucking way. And if they say that, they're going to have to put it in writing, and I'm going to have to reschedule the goddamn court date. I have a chance, but they like to not explain shit and then try to criminalize me and play the fucking victim. Okay, bitch, we gonna see. And then they want to shut me up and stop me from talking and tell me I'm talking too long. You are the one that booked a 5-minute motherfucking court case that should take probably hours at a time. And so that's just more situations. But yeah, it's just a serious problem here, and I have much of concern and much of issue with a lot of this stuff. So I'm just keep on keeping on. I know it's just so much that I have to do, but I have some plans for tomorrow. I have some plans for tomorrow too. And I'm just doing my own thing. And I'm happy to. But so yeah, it's just things that see they fuck around and look at me and find that they assume I'm homeless, they assume I'm stupid because of the way that I look. That's on them. That is on motherfucking them. I don't care. And there's a story that I like, and I believe me. I literally live so much of things, and then there's a cartoon or a book or a movie or some kind of story that I say, wow, that's awesome. Somebody else has a situation that I can see that could be similar to mine. But one in particular is The Princess and the Pea. And I have been living my own life for a very long time. But I need to prove to myself through any amount of reason because I want me. I want myself. And so I have to prove to myself. I understand that people are competing for a lot of things, and that's what that is good. People date, people do all kinds of stuff, and they want something real. But there's more issues, and those people who are competing against me shouldn't even be watching me at all. I don't sit around and try to compete with people and watch them. I don't like up here, Wendy's. I don't even want to talk to those people like that. The restaurant is what I came here for. This building, not them. Because they can change employees all the time. Wendy's is going to be Wendy's. Wendy's has been around for a long time. When they used to have those aluminum foil wrappers and the sandwiches probably were more different and things like that. So I have to continue to be who I am in my situation. And so I know this about myself, but I am going to handle mine wherever I don't have to go electronically or anything like that. If I go up to a person and they have a fucked up attitude or something like that, then they don't, the man said too, that I talked to, he said they need to leave whatever they're doing at the door. You know, whatever they choose, leave that shit at the door. And I said, that is true. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? What I mentioned is not exact, you know what I'm saying? But leave it at the door. Whatever it is, leave that shit at the motherfucking door. People do things for different reasons, I'm sure. But at the same time, you have to stand up for your own responsibility and not, they are a fucking liability to Wendy. I said, y'all have over, I told that man at Wendy's that they have over 935 stores. I said, restaurants, they could be my 935. Dave Thomas' life is not more valuable than mine. Where they are literally doing things that could immediately be harmful to my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can stick to one subject, but this is all my situation. I reference my stuff because it's my life. But I'm only referencing what they're doing here. And the reason why is because that is what it is. And I don't know them. And I don't know what they do outside of Wendy's. But I really don't give a fuck. They don't want me to record because they fucking up in here bad. But I continue to be who I am. And I appreciate who I am. It don't matter if I sit up here and look at the stories. eventually, if it's not me, I'm gonna get tired of that shit, and it ain't gonna. I've been doing this stuff for a while, and I'm gonna just continue. And when I change, I change, and this is just who I am. But that's why I said I put it in perspective as much as I want to keep my own life. And for that woman to tell me and that's another thing, I'm gonna call them back. She tried to enslave me, like hold me hostage, like telling me, oh, if I walk out the door, I can't, like, to take my stuff, like I can't step outside and get fresh air or anything like that. Nah, bitch, you fucked up. That shit be funny to them when they ain't got shit else to do, but they busy all motherfucking day. They got paperwork, all kinds of stuff that they have to do. Who does the paperwork? Who? Because she stand up there all the time and don't do a motherfucking thing but say orders to other people and shit like that. The whole motherfucking shit. And talk about other restaurants and shit on this motherfucking job. Ain't no goddamn way. But maybe that's what they want. They want the competition. They want to bring that. They have a strategy that is, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, and that's fine. But I don't do business like them, so I come here on my own stuff. I stick to what I came to Wendy's for, and I didn't come to Wendy's to fucking box them and fight them and be on fucking garbage with them. Straight up. I have my own stuff that, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even throw in their garbage can from outside. That's how serious I am. And nobody has to understand where I'm coming from. But I know what it is. So yeah, but that's what I want to say. I'm about to start another video and I'm about to go into this laboratory. But I have a real life, and when I come up with different stuff and I discuss things, it don't have to be portrayal of violence or reminiscent of attack or some kind of abuse from others to me. I don't know these motherfuckers. They don't have a right to even say my name. So I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.